What's up, guys? Guardian here, and I'm bringing you a 25-minute, extremely long, at least for me, commentary, gameplay, and sound. This is gonna be pretty chill because I don't feel like being hyperactive, as you could say, for about half an hour. So I'm just gonna chill here and talk to you guys about my thoughts on some different things. Now, this song I will link in the description. It's called Mimosa's September 2011 Mix 3. So if you guys want to go check that out, you can do it. I will link it in the description. And I think it's actually a decent song. I just looked up 25-minute song on Google and it popped up. So put that in here and hope you guys like it. I think it's halfway decent. But on to some more things. Right here, I'm mainly putting this up for some C4. I was gonna put it in my montage, but I have really high standards for a montage. Like, I see some that Pixel Enemy put out, and you know, they're just not up to my standards. So I'm giving you this, you guys this gameplay instead, because I really just don't feel that you know, you should have to deal with like one-man kills and stuff when using the C4. I mean, I'm looking at giving you guys like quads and stuff. Like, I don't go home, I go big. So yeah, that's how it's gonna work for that. And I was recording the other day, and I was where was it? Well, I was just playing with the BIB, you know. I have another video on that you can look up. I'll link that in the description too. But I was playing with them, and I forget which map it was. Oh yes, Caspian border, right? And I spawn on the side that the big old tower is not on, and I go in my Jeep, place some C4, and I charge the A in that, right? And then right when I get there, there are two enemy tanks sitting there. Like, what am I gonna do? So, you know, I hop out, park my Jeep right next to them, and blow them up. Unfortunately, I wasn't recording, so that sucks. It really does, because that would have been awesome to do that. But for C4, I'll show it multiple times in this video. Is which tactic that I like to use is putting it on Jeeps. Seems to be extremely effective, because then you can really sneak up to those tanks. And I'd say about what, like 20% of the time they'll get you, but the other like 80, you'll be in the clear. You just blow them up like crazy. You'll be going down like flies. Like right here, this guy was totally ignorant. I don't know how he didn't see me, but you know, solve it by blowing him and his buddy up. Now, the C4, I don't think you can throw in this game like you could in Bad Company 2, unfortunately, and that really hinders like trick C4 stuff. Like, even throwing it out of jets, I was trying to do it some in this game earlier before I did this, and it just didn't work out because it seemed to, I don't know if it drops like slower than you, but for some reason it always seemed to not do what I wanted it to. And right here, unfortunately, my Jeep went off the cliff, so that was some bad luck right there. And then of course I get this guy. But on to some other stuff I want to cover. Oh yes, SOPA and ACTA. SOPA, if you don't know, you probably do because it's been everywhere for the past week, is the Stop Online Piracy Act. And you can look it up, but I'm not going to re-go over it because it's pretty much dead now. They've pulled it because of the huge outrage that came out over it. You know, it was the Wikipedia thing. And my views on that is piracy is bad. Now, saying that, I believe that the companies charge way too much for their products. Now, I'm not going to name any products because I don't want to get in trouble, but you know, for like $700 for an editing program, when like COD editors, Battlefield editors, pretty much game editors, they're like younger, like teenage, young adult, and they really do not have $700 to be just putting out to you know, pay for an editing program to edit. So with that said, I think that although piracy is bad, I think it's partially necessary. And I know it's not the right wording, but it's kind of necessary just to get over these huge companies that rip people off. Now, keep in mind, I have no idea how much it actually costs to make a program. Again, I'm not gonna name any, but I think that they should just revise what they're doing in the whole industry. Now, this goes all around everywhere. The music industry having like songs cost like $1.30, depending on I'm guessing with the popularity and stuff like that. I just don't think that that's fair either, because truly, I mean, it's music. You can just access it on YouTube. You can get it anywhere you want. So having people charge that much for it, or charging that much for it for people to buy it, isn't really fair. But that was a bit of a tangent. And on the topic of ACTA, Anonymous, the hacker group, or the hacktivist quotation mark group, has tweeted that ACTA is actually a bigger threat. And what ACTA is, it's the anti-counterfeit trade agreement. And pretty much what this means is a select few countries, not just the U.S. In fact, I don't even think the U.S. was initially involved with that. But I think they've been keeping it under tight wraps because they really don't want the people to, I'd guess, like freak out like they do with SOPA. So they're keeping it under tight wraps, and now Anonymous is trying to get the world to know what it is. And I think they're doing a great job. I like our Anonymous. But pretty much what that does is it allows the government, at least from what I know, and my knowledge is not superb by any means, but what that does is it allows the governments to, I'm guessing if you have like a webcam, they can probably like look at you through that. And pretty much it allows them to spy on you, see what you're doing. Plus, I think take down rogue websites, quotations again, but take down rogue websites which are doing illegal activities such as pirating. Now, Mega Upload, granted that was a rather large pirating site, but I don't know why they would take them down over like Pirate Bay, because to be honest, Pirate Bay was all pirated stuff, and Mega Upload was just mostly. I mean, Pirate Bay even has pirated in the name. Granted, now a lot of file sharing websites, even Pirate Bay are closing down, or the government is closing them down, or like Pirate Bay, I know, is having you have to create like an account now. Right here's a terrible example of how to use C4. I just get destroyed. But that's pretty much what I have on the topic of the SOPA, ACTA, and anti-piracy measures that our world is pretty much putting into place. And I totally disagree with it. Another topic I wanted to cover is Modern Warfare 3. Now, this is gonna be weird because I haven't really ever played the game. I've never actually seen someone play it, like in real life. Like I've seen Justin TV, people on that play it, and I was watching the call of the community on what day was that? It was like Sunday, and that was decent. Pretty much what call of the community was a bunch of Call of Duty teams, which were like the head captains, right? And these captains were big YouTubers such as Woody's Gamertag, Wings of Redemption. Who else was there? I think there was Syndicate. I'm not sure, but there were those guys. And then what they had them as captains, and then they had a bunch of people in the lineup. Now most of those people in the lineup to get picked were other YouTubers or like professional players. Sorry, I'm getting a cold or whatever here. It's winter. But Yeah, most of those were professional players, and some were public players like you and me, most likely. I mean, I don't expect people watch my videos to be like big YouTubers, but you know, if you are, props to you, man. But pretty much what happened was they did that. They got a shoutcaster, and then what happened was the shoutcaster pretty much shoutcasted, and if you don't know what that is, it's pretty much like an announcer, like for football or soccer or anything. It's pretty much like an announcer, and except they do games. And what happened was they did like a 9-hour thing, a tournament, and they streamed it all on Justin TV. And I don't know if they did that on their website. I think they might have. And what happened was this is so hard to commentate with this song playing. I should probably turn it down, but you know, I don't really feel like it. Kind of like the background noise. But back on topic. All right. So they had all these people watching their stream on their stream in Justin TV, and then these people, you know, kids and stuff, you know, COD gamers. What they had was they would donate. The spectators would donate money to thirstrelief.org. Pretty much what that was it would have it's like a charity service, and it would provide money, or it would provide money to the company or the charity organization, who would then buy, I think, water. They would buy water, and they would provide it to African families. I think that's what it is. Not entirely sure, but I'm 90% sure that's what it is. And that's pretty much what Call of the Community was, in case you didn't know. I'm guessing most of you did, but this is a long rant. Alright, what's next on my list? Oh yes, exams and the point of school. Alright, so you have exams, right? You have school, and you have people who try in school and people who don't try in school. The people who try in school, you know, the tryhards who study like 24/7, and they do that stuff. They do their deal, and they usually get better grades than most. And they usually go on to college and you know, probably form their own company or something. Excuse me. So you have that, and then you have exams. And some people ask, what are the point of exams? Now, to me, I think that's kind of obvious. You know, it's to actually solidify the material that you've learned throughout the year or semester. Excuse me. And that's what I think that is what the point of exams are. Now, the point of school, in my mind, and I'm pretty sure that no one or few people would agree with this, is that the point of school is not to have you learn all this useless crap. The point of school is to have you know how to think the right way. In a way of saying that, like, if you notice all the politicians, and God dang it. Alright, embarrassing story before I continue. So, I was in TeamSpeak with the BIB guys, and apparently I had my mic open in there. And this guy was listening to me commentate like this, like live. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. Oh my god, I can't get over that. Oh. But yeah, he was listening to me commentate that entire thing. Like, good thing is he's like a cool guy, and he like interrupted me right there. And I don't know if he thought I was talking to him or what, but he heard me do this entire thing, and now I'm freaked out because yeah, that's just weird. Like, I don't blame him for it, because he was like just listening to me, but I mean, holy crap. I don't know, I just don't like commentating live. Is weird, man. Like, I couldn't shoutcast. I'd be a terrible shoutcaster. Alright, back on what I was talking about before I got interrupted. So yeah, the politicians, like, they know how to talk and think, and granted, I mean, they were like the people in like the what are they called? The school, like the school government, whatever the people call it. People call it different things. Probably. I'm having trouble regathering my thoughts here after that incident. but hopefully I can pound out the rest of this. So people like that, like, know how to think and talk and influence others to accept their opinions in ways that the people who really slacked in school like don't know how to do. And alright, I am muted in there. Good. So school pretty much teaches you how to think, right? And thinking is good because then you can convey your ideas in a way that is mature and people listen to and won't just like discount you for the normal idiot of the world. And that's what I believe that the point of school is. I mean, again, it's not to learn, it's not to memorize useless facts, it's to find a way to think. And the guy in the chat that was listening to me there, luckily he was actually paying attention and he like agreed with me. Because that's really what it is. I mean, once you're done with school, yeah, you'll forget everything you learned in like chemistry, physics, math probably, English, grammar. I mean, some adults don't even know what a noun is. I mean, come on, guys. But, that's what the point of school is. Like, if you can't think and, not like think, but I don't know how to best describe this in words, but like know how to convey your opinions in a way that people will listen to and they will actually understand, and you'll be able to influence their way of speaking. And yeah, I really should have. Here, I'll put that at the end of this video so you guys can rewatch it. You know what? Just rewatch it right now. What happened was, I loaded up my Jeep with C4, right? And then what happened was he shot me out of it, and then he took it. Now, be careful, you guys who steal enemy Jeeps. The warning to you that if you take my Jeep, I will blow you up. Because what I do is I load it up with C4 and then I go. And I think right here I'm lagging extremely badly. But I think I talked about Modern Warfare 3 before in this commentary. I mean, this is extremely long. This is like my longest ever, probably the longest series like I've ever talked like in my life. I've never talked for like 20 minutes straight because there's really no point in it, and it's just not me. So this is setting records. Gotta hold the bar high, folks. But Modern Warfare 3, the Modern Warfare 2.5 is called by the rest of the community. And I think that I haven't played it, as I'm probably not sure, but that game, I think it has its merits, because I think that Call of Duty has its own style. It's more like fast-paced action, and I think that, at least for me, I enjoy the competitive part of Call of Duty's more. I don't know what it is, but I've played a couple competitive rounds of Battlefield, but I just don't think that competitive is me for this, because at least what I noticed, the pubs in this, which is public, the pubs, they're competitive enough, to be honest. I mean, I have like a 3-5 win-loss, but I really struggle for every win, except with like a party. But with parties you can rock house every day. And Modern Warfare 3 competitive, I think it's really a better competitive environment, And I think that Halo, I hate to bring Halo into this because I really have played like an hour total of Halo, and I don't even own an Xbox. But I think that Halo competitive is amazing. Like, have you ever seen those guys on like the MLG circuit? Those guys really know what they're doing. Like, they know, like, they're probably the top of the line gamers besides like StarCraft. And if you've seen StarCraft, you know what I'm talking about. Those Koreans go to town, man. Like, they press like 10 buttons at once. They have those crazy keyboards, and they do this for a living. Like, they don't mess around on that stuff. But the Modern Warfare 3 competitive has its merits, and it really just shows when people like that do call the community, and they really like go into pubs and pub stomp, and really show those guys who's boss, because you know, they probably practice. Like, this is like a sport for them. The MLG is like a sport. So is team battles. I think that's what it is. No, game battles. That's what it is. That's pretty much like a sport too, except it's less serious. So pretty much the MLG is like the NFL of gaming, and then there's game battles and other things, other competitive programs for gamers. And these, I think, are mainly for first-person shooters. Although I think that MLG does, it does support many other games as well, especially StarCraft and games like that. But pretty much the MLG is like football, like the NFL, right? And it's like the major whatchamacallit. I'm totally blanking out right now. But it's like the NFL. It's like the big kahuna of the gaming, like, sponsors to make gaming like a professional thing. And then there's like the AFL, and you know, your local city or town team, which is pretty much like game battles. You know, anyone can sign up for the most part. You don't have to be all that good to do it, but you know, the people who are good usually get moved up to the bigger leagues, and that's how that works. So let's say that I am a decent game battles guy, and then, you know, I learn some trick and I like get really good, and we start winning like nearly all of our games. Then I could probably move to MLG and get that as like a you know, career if I'm good enough, because some of those guys make the big bucks. And right here you see this Tunguska. Excuse me. I really think I'm getting sick. But the Tunguska, yeah, that thing's OP. That is one OP tank. Because, you know, that thing, it just mows down infantry. It destroys aircraft. I mean, because there's a mobile AA, of course. But pretty much it just takes down anything in its path. The only thing that I've seen that can combat it is either a tank, or, you know, a Jeep with C4, to be honest. Because you get anywhere close to that with an infantryman and you're dead meat. Like your slaughterhouse. That thing is a slaughterhouse. And right here I'm trying to, I don't know, I also was trying to go for some clips or something, because I knew we had the win. I think I knew we had to win. Yeah, we're up like 200 points. And then this was a, I don't know what the tick this server was. I'm guessing it's like 1,000. I usually don't like to hang around in servers like this, but I don't know. I guess I was just bored because it was right after exams, and I really just wanted to chill out and play some like a long match of Battlefield 3. And usually these aren't all too competitive, so, you know, I was just chilling and screwing around, just trying to snipe people with this. I think I got a hit marker somewhere over here. And if you guys can confirm this, if you get a hit marker like from right here, or not a hit marker, a headshot, I think it's a one-shot kill. So I think that's what I was trying for right there. And if you saw my score, yeah, I'm doing terrible. I'm PCFOing a bit, but I'm mainly just taking out tanks and crap with my C4, because, you know, that's what I'm good at. But you know, I hope you guys enjoy this commentary, and, you know, if you guys have anything to add on what I said, you know, we have just to review, we have the how do you C4, you know, that's kind of obvious. I think we have the SOPA and ACTA little part of it. We have Views of Modern Warfare 3, Call of the Community, and exams, and the point of school. So if you guys just want to post your opinions on it, you know, go right ahead. And you can also check me out on Facebook, Twitter, and like and follow me on both, and you get updates whenever I post crap, because, you know, that's just what I do. So I hope you guys have a lovely day, and I will see you all